Hi everyone. Welcome to week 10. We're about 2/3 of the way there. So we're almost done. I hope everybody had a great Halloween weekend. Um, a couple of things. Let me know if you have any questions about your grades or anything that's in there. All the grading has been, we're caught up on all the grading, everything's good. So just let me know if you have any questions about that. Um, a quick note on two things. The first is that the notes for the traditional reference assignment, you will not be responsible for that. That's gone now. And so just be aware of that. You will, however, will need to do the the traditional reference assignment that's there. So it's um, the reference, the share out, the traditional reference resources, as well as the reference scavenger hunt number 2, traditional reference resources. You will need to do both of those. We're just not doing the notes. And then also there was a quiz this week, just kind of covering a lot of stuff that we've already covered up to this point. So go ahead, yeah, so just do those things. We've already done similar things to both of those. One's a discussion, and then the other is just the scavenger hunt to see if you can match, right, which traditional reference resource to the question. There's 10 questions, 18 resources, see what you can figure out. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead. That's what we're doing this week. That's what's due this week. Also, thank you if you filled out this it wasn't a quiz, the survey on what you were interested in and group wise to work on starting in week 12. I have gone ahead and assigned those groups, so thank you. You filled that out. So yeah, so it looks like we're gonna have a lot of good stuff to talk about for that. We are discussing this week traditional reference assignments, encyclopedias, the tradition, right? The things that we use. Everybody was assigned one to look at last week, right? This week we're going to be looking at several more. So just be aware of that. But we're looking, atlases, dictionaries, encyclopedias, all that good stuff. They of course now are a lot broader, right, than they used to be. They're not just like the World Book encyclopedias. I don't know if anybody grew up with those. I grew up with those. I think some of you did, probably. And in the libraries, or maybe your family had a set of those. They're very specific now, and they were then too. But we have very specific type of encyclopedias and dictionaries and all that good stuff. So handbooks, yeah. So we're looking at very specific and traditional, more of the traditional ones. That it's not just you're not just Googling something or looking to see what's out there. So yeah, so just go through and do your best, kind of matching the 10 questions to the different resources that are out there. We like our right. We've already kind of talked about this last couple of weeks, but the benefit of the traditional resources is that they're authoritative, right? We know what they're from. It's not just somebody, who wanted to throw something up on Google and who knows if it's correct or not, or on Wikipedia. They're timely. A lot of time, they're updated. Now that they're online, they're updated more frequently. So we can be getting the most, really good, authoritative, current information. So keep that in mind. Not everything, most of these are for questions. They're not going to be for, oh, I need 10 articles on, you know, um, on Pride Week, how Pride Week came about, or something like that, right? They're going to be more about, well, how did Pride Week came about? Like how did we get Pride Month? And so we're going to be more about that. Well, let's look to see, these are the kind of articles, these are kind of materials that will answer those questions. So keep that in mind. Just not, oh, I need this many articles or I need this many resources. It's usually to answer specific questions that you started to see, okay, what else is out there. Keep in mind that these resources are also handy when there is a topic you're helping somebody with, to always look if there's something that like you find. I'll make sure you always look in their references too. That's handy about any research we're doing, right? Whether it's personally or we're helping students, we're helping patrons. As a librarian, it's always a good idea to look to see what the references are, that the author of the item has used, because we can normally find more help with that as well. And that is true also of our traditional research items. They use references to come up with their, citations and their parts of it. And so we can always look back at that and say, hey, this is an authoritative research reference as well. So just keep that in mind as you're going through these. My office hours are Tuesday and Thursdays, 4 to 6. So I'll be up there tonight from 4 to 6. You can also, or on Thursday, you can also always schedule something with me if you need that. Let me know if I can be of any help. If you're having any issues with any of the assignments, you have any questions, please let me know. I'm here to help you. Yeah, or just please look at everything as we're going along. If you have any questions about anything we've done prior or we're doing now, please let me know. Again, the group assignment is week 12. If you'd like to take a look at that to kind of see which group you're in, please take a look at that. And again, we are no longer doing the notes. We are no longer, there were 2 assignments kind of tied to that for the traditional reference assignments, not doing the notes. It's gone. You won't see it anymore. So if I understand those there, but yeah, please don't do that. Yeah, so let me know if you have any other questions, and I will talk to you later, and have a great week. Bye.